Hi dear students, welcome back to Unit 1 Day 5. Hope you have gone through all our videos and you have started learning new words. The lesson you are about to, you have understood the lesson, I hope. എല്ലാവരും പഠിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന് കരുതുന്നു. The purpose of these videos are just to keep you engaged. നമ്മുടെ ഈ വെക്കേഷൻ വെറുതെ പാഴാക്കി കളയാതെ ഇടയ്ക്കൊക്കെ ഇരുന്ന് ക്ലാസ്സുമായിട്ട് ടച്ചായിരിക്കുക, ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഉദ്ദേശം. അതിൻ്റെ ഒപ്പം പഠിക്കുകയും കൂടി ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ചെറിയ വീഡിയോസ് ഇടുന്നത്, സോ ദാറ്റ് യു മേ ഫോളോ ഫോർ സം ടൈം. ഓക്കെ, so let us just recall to our mind what we had already learned. Okay, the lesson we call to our mind. We had seen a fight between a cobra and mongoose, and there were two spectators, or myna and crow, and one of them is dead. The crow is dead by the biting of the snake. Le crow chattu, cobra ide kadi undu chattu, and myna is not interfering now. Okay, so let us continue with the lesson. The cobra was weakening, and the mongoose, walking fearlessly up to it, raised himself on his short legs, and with a lightning snap had the big snake by the snout. So the cobra was weakening. The cobra was becoming weak. What is meaning weakening? Talariga, no, it could not fight for long. And the mongoose, walking fearlessly up to it, and without any fear, the mongoose was walking, raised himself on his short legs. It stood on the short legs, and then the pinkalukalile ഉയർന്നു നിന്ന്, with a lightning snap. Lightning means മിന്നൽ വേഗത്തിൽ അല്ലേ, with a snap കടിച്ചു അല്ലേ. had the big snake by the snout. അതിൻ്റെ വാ കൂട്ടിയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ, സ്നേക്കിൻ്റെ വാ കൂട്ടി, snout. I had shown you the picture of the snout. It stuck. The cobra writhed and lashed about in a frightening manner. The cobra writhed. What is the meaning of writhed? See the meaning of writhed? Twisted, അല്ലേ, പൊളയുക, വേദന കൊണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ പൊളയാണ്, ട്വിസ്റ്റഡ്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് ലാസ്റ്റ് മീൻസ് സ്ട്രൈക്ക് ക്വിക്കലി, ആഞ്ഞു കൊത്തി, ലാസ്റ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, വേദന കൊണ്ട് പൊളഞ്ഞ് ഇത് ആഞ്ഞു കൊത്തി. ഇൻ എ ഫ്രൈറ്റനിങ് മാനർ, ഫ്രൈറ്റനിങ് പേടിപ്പിക്കുന്ന രീതിയിൽ, മാനർ രീതിയിൽ. ആൻഡ് ഈവൻ കോയിൽഡ് ഹിംസെൽഫ് അബൌട്ട് ദ മംഗൂസ്, ആൻഡ് ദ സ്നേക്ക് ഗോട്ട് കോയിൽഡ്. അതിൻ്റെ മംഗൂസിൻ്റെ ചുറ്റും കോയിലിയ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്, റൗണ്ട് അല്ലേ, ചുറ്റി വരിക, വരിഞ്ഞ് മുറുക്കുക, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ദ മീനിങ്. But all to no avail. What is the meaning of all of no avail? No avail, no use. Okay, അതുകൊണ്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഗുണം ഉണ്ടായോ? വരിഞ്ഞു മുറിക്കുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു ഗുണം ഉണ്ടായില്ല. ഓക്കെ, the little fellow hung grimly on. The little fellow, who is the little fellow here? The mongoose hung, he held on, മുറുകെ പിടിച്ചിരുന്നു. Grimly on. What is the meaning of grimly? Grimly means strongly, വളരെ ശക്തിയായി, കഠിനമായിട്ട് തന്നെ പിടിച്ചു വെച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. He didn't move until the snake had ceased to struggle. And the snake ceased. What is the meaning of ceased? You have learned that word before. Ceased means, recall your mind, it is stopped. They stopped. The cobra stopped struggling. He then smelt along its quivering length, and the snake was laying there, and he began smelling, taking the smell of, smelling along the quivering length. What is the meaning of quivering? Shaking, വിറയ്ക്കുന്ന. അതിൻ്റെ പാമ്പ് ചത്തെങ്കിലും അതിൻ്റെ ഉടലിങ്ങനെ വിറച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ അതൊന്ന് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ മണത്ത് നോക്കിയിട്ട്, and gripping it round the hood, and he got gripping. What is the meaning of gripping? Hold firm അല്ലേ, മുറുകെ പിടിച്ചുകൊണ്ട്, gripping, firmly holding, മുറുകെ പിടിച്ചുകൊണ്ട്, ഗ്രിംലി, ഗ്രിപ്പിംഗ് ദ by gripping it round the hood, and പാമ്പിൻ്റെ ഹുഡ്, on that, dragged it into the bushes. It pulled it to the bushes. The myna dropped cautiously to the ground, and now our myna very cautiously, now she is very carefully, cautiously means carefully, to the ground. It came down, dropped means came down, hopped about. What is the meaning of hopping? Hop about, jump with short steps. പക്ഷികൾ ചാടി പോകുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ, so it was jumping with the short leaps, short distance. Okay, peered into the bushes, and it was just peer. What is the meaning of peer? Look, ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കുന്നതിനാണ് peer അല്ലേ. This was just looking into the bushes, When a safe distance, that also from a particularly safe distance it was looking. And then with a shrill cry of congratulation. What's the meaning? Shrill means very very sharp. Okay, shrill means sharp. വളരെ ശക്തിയായിട്ട് കരഞ്ഞ് congratulations. Maybe that is to congratulate the mongoose. It flew away. When I had also made a cautious descent from the tree and returned to the house, I told grandfather of the fight I had seen. Then I also very carefully came down from the tree and returned to the house. I told grandfather about the fight I had seen. He was pleased that the mongoose had won. And the grandfather was very happy that the mongoose won. Naturally we also fear, we are also afraid of snakes. പാമ്പിന് നമുക്കും പേടിയാണ്, നമുക്കും കീരിയായിരിക്കും കൂടുതൽ ഇഷ്ടം. ഇതിൻ്റെ he had encouraged it to live in the garden. So the grandfather encouraged, what do you mean encouraged? പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കുക അല്ലേ, കീരിയെ താമസിക്കാൻ in his garden, to keep away the snakes. So to have a mongoose in the garden, it is good because there won't be any snake. And fed it regularly with the scraps from the kitchen. And he was giving some food. What do you mean scraps? What is the meaning of scraps? Leftover ഭക്ഷണാവശിഷ്ടങ്ങളൊക്കെ used to give, the scraps from the kitchen he used to give it. He had never tried taming it. But though the mongoose was there coming regular, he never tried to tame it. What do you mean taming? Taming means domesticate, domesticate. But he never tried to domesticate it. Okay, because wild mongoose was more useful than a domesticated one. The wild mongoose, it has got its natural way of fighting. അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ശൗര്യമുണ്ട്, നാച്ചുറലായിട്ടുള്ള അങ്ങനെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ കാട്ടിൽ താമസിക്കുന്ന കീരിയാണ് ഇണക്കിയതിനേക്കാളും ശൗര്യം ഉണ്ടാകും. ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ the grandfather didn't try to tame it. From the banyan tree, I often saw the mongoose patrolling the four corners of the garden. Then I often saw the mongoose patrolling. What do you mean patrolling? Patrolling means keep watch. Keep watching the mongoose. And once I saw him with an egg in his mouth, and I knew he had been in the poultry house. So one day I saw the mongoose was coming out with an egg in his mouth. While ഒരു മുട്ടയായിട്ട് വരുന്ന കണ്ടാണ്. And he had been in the poultry house. What do you mean poultry house? കോഴിക്കോട് അല്ലേ, where the domesticated birds are kept. Okay, our domestic birds are kept. പക്ഷികളെ വളർത്തുന്നതാണ് poultry house. But he hadn't harmed the birds. But the mongoose did not attack the birds. Okay, kiri പക്ഷികളെ ഒരിക്കലും അറ്റാക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. And I knew grandmother would forgive him for stealing as long as he kept the snakes away from the house. And I knew grandmother would forgive him. മുത്തശ്ശി അവനോട് ക്ഷമിക്കും because the mongoose was doing a service. It was keeping the snakes away. And മുത്തശ്ശി അവനോട് ക്ഷമിക്കുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാമായിരുന്നു. So I didn't tell about him. Okay. So the mongoose is there. Okay. So let's move to the next paragraph. The banyan tree was also setting for what we were to call the strange case of the grey squirrel and the white rat. Now another interesting story is going to happen. Okay. The banyan tree also is a setting for another one thing. Let us see what is that. The strange case of grey squirrel and white rat. Grey squirrel and white rat. So the white rat was grandfather's. Okay, you have seen, I think, white rat, വെള്ള എലികൾ വീട്ടിൽ വളർത്തുന്നതാണ് വെള്ള എലികൾ. Okay, and bought it from bazaar for 4 annas. Bazaar is a Hindi word, market, for 4 annas. 4 anna means it is less than our paise, the old coins. Okay, പണ്ട് കാലത്തെ നാണയങ്ങളാണ് അണ. If you ask our grandparents, they might have seen it. But I would often take it with me into the roots and branches of the old tree. So I used to carry this white rat to the branches, where it soon struck up a friendship with one of the squirrels, and the rat and one of the squirrels became friends. They would go off together on little excursions among the branches, and I could see this rat and the squirrel used to go for an excursion. So what is the meaning of excursion? Excursion. ഉല്ലാസയാത്രയ്ക്ക് പോകുന്നതാണ്. They go together as a jolly trip as friends. Okay, they used to go as friends. Often I used to see that they used to go in the branches. The white rat and the squirrel, they used to go on jolly trips. Okay. Okay, I am winding up the video up to this paragraph now. You can just go through the paragraphs, read once again, and learn the difficult words. And I want to give you, you can just think when you come for the next class, you can think and come. I am giving a work. I don't ask you to write it now, but can you narrate in your own words the fight between the cobra and mongoose? Just in your own words. Okay, you have a question in your SSLC examination, prepare a narration. വിവരണം തയ്യാറാക്കാൻ പറയാറുണ്ട്, narration. So as the boy saw the fight, you can narrate it, or as you see the fight. Okay, നിങ്ങൾക്കത് വിവരിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും നിങ്ങളുടെ തന്നെ വാക്കുകൾ from the beginning to the end. Keep in mind, just point down, just close your eyes, or just bring to your mind what are the situations in the fight. ആ ഫൈറ്റിലെ ഓരോ സിറ്റുവേഷൻസ് മനസ്സിൽ കൊണ്ടുവരിക. അവിടെ ഉപയോഗിക്കേണ്ട വാക്കുകൾ ഏതാണെന്ന് ചിന്തിക്കുക. Think about the words that can be used there and construct sentences. Preparing narration, I will give you another one in the next video. I will give you, of course. Till then, just when you come for the next class, keep in your mind the different incidents that took place there. Okay, so we will see you in the next video. Till then, learn the new words, learn the lesson. Take care. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.